When a truck passed through this road, it accidentally knocked the manhole cover off onto the street. At that moment, a group of students riding bicycles on their way back from school happened to pass by. Instead of simply going on their way, they stopped with the intention of putting the manhole cover back in its place. Seeing this, two men approached and assisted the children in doing this good deed. At the busy road, a car appeared out of nowhere and started reversing freely. It appeared to lose its brakes. Luckily, a policeman standing in roadside noticed this and quickly handled it. A girl who worked far from home had prepared many small gifts for the children living in her hometown upon her return. Although they were just ordinary small items like dresses and a few pairs of slippers, the important thing was that these children didn't easily have the opportunity to have them. How excited they must have been. On the wrestling stage, our two contestants appeared to have no connection whatsoever. A 5-year-old child with a massive grown man. Well, the man yielded to the child, letting him win. It would not be nice for a grown man to compete seriously against a child, would it? On a mountainside road, a man driving an excavator happened to come across a woman struggling to push her large firewood cart. She was undoubtedly an incredible woman, but she still needed a little assistance to overcome this uphill. On a crowded bus, an old lady had to jostle to find her place without anyone paying attention. The guy stumbled upon a box inside the house and opened it to take a look. Inside was a stuffed dog. However, it wasn't just any toy. It looked exactly like his beloved dog that had passed away several months ago. Seeing his good little buddy once again, the guy became so emotional that he couldn't hold back his tears. The boy wished to take a photo with the guard, but his father said that the guard was working very seriously and they shouldn't approach him. To their surprise, the guard thought differently. He took a step closer to the father and the son to have a photo with them. The father and son couldn't believe what had just happened before their eyes. So they ended up with a memorable photo that couldn't be more amazing. In the recording studio, the uncle had a surprise gift for his music-loving nephew. It was a brand new guitar. The boy couldn't believe it. This gift came out of the blue, not on any special occasion, but simply because his uncle wanted to support his dreams. Gosh, the guitar was truly beautiful. He must really love it. In the crowded road, a cargo truck had a small accident, causing all the jars it was carrying to spill onto the road. Instead of just passing by or taking the jars for themselves, many kind-hearted people didn't hesitate to stop their vehicles and help the driver pick up the jars and place them back on the truck. Let's join this guy to open the birthday gift box from his best friend. What's so surprising? It took him a few seconds to believe this. The gift made the guy touched and burst into tears, hugging his friend. That's amazing. A new fancy-looking red electric guitar. Free ice cream in the summer for soldiers who are serving the country. How terrible can a big storm be? The wind outside can blow away everything, even a building. But these people are ready to open the door to save the girl who is struggling in the middle of the storm. Thank you so much for not being indifferent in this situation. They literally just saved a life. The boy was playing around when he came across a very cool and fancy motorbike at a gas station. He was excited and eager, not hesitating to run over and strike up a conversation with the guy who owned the motorbike. This was the boy's dream, and he wished that one day he could also own a cool motorbike like this one. The terrible flood swallowed this whole village, and someone was still stuck and couldn't get out of this house. This man is probably a real-life superhero. He climbed to the roof to save an old man from this place before he drowned. Human health is limited. Even men trained under the strict rules of the British Royal could not avoid fainting when standing in the sun for many hours. Fortunately, they have a relief team to bring those who are suffering from heat stroke to rest and recuperate. A man hurrying to work late was clamped by two doors of the elevator. The two security guards next to him are doing their best to help, and one guy didn't forget to take a photo to report to his superiors. Try to get up early, everyone. This man is truly a great preschool teacher. He has a unique and cheerful way of welcoming the children to his classroom. I have never seen children so eager and excited like this when they have to go to school. It all depends on the wonderful attitude of the person who will teach and play with them. This wheelchair-bound girl received a special privilege when she boarded the train. The security personnel didn't hesitate to lift her into her spot on the train instead of making her struggle with her wheelchair on her own. We should find ways to help and support those in need. Dwayne Johnson stepped out of his car, and all the children immediately recognized the famous Hollywood actor. He was extremely friendly and warm, approaching them to take a memorable photo together. Not all celebrities are difficult to approach, right? It's a beautiful picture. They all look so happy. On this road, the barrier used to separate the lanes had been knocked down by a strong gust of wind. The men around all stepped forward and joined hands to help the police officer lift the barrier back up. It was truly a kind-hearted action. The man on his way to work still stopped his motorbike to bring an obstacle to the sidewalk so that other vehicles could easily pass through this road. This couple has a beautiful but simple love when they get old, just sitting on a bench and enjoying the surrounding atmosphere. This old lady is struggling with her cart because of the strong wind. A man driving by happens to notice the situation and doesn't hesitate to get out of his car to help her. It's just a small gesture, but incredibly kind.